extend a very sincere thank you to Chairman Metcalfe for putting this event on. And now it's my great honor to introduce to you the many new lawmakers here in Harrisburg. From the 79th District, representing a portion of Blair County, Representative Lou Schmidt. From the 80th District, representing the other portion of Blair County, Representative Jim Gregory.
Do we have any God-fearing, freedom-loving, flag-waving patriots in the house today? I'm going to leave you with this. The Second Amendment falls and all the rest fall along with it. We all know that. We need to protect not only ourselves, but the founding documents of this great nation.
Well, today, after this rally, my staff have been instructed to send out this memorandum to my colleagues in the House and would welcome the Senate support of that once we're able to send it over to them in the Senate, because all impeachment starts in the House of Representatives. We have sole authority for initiating impeachment. This is the letter that will go out today. Proposed resolution calling for impeachment of William Peduto, Mayor of Pittsburgh. For misbehavior in office, and the articles of impeachment be exhibited to the Senate. Date will be today's date. I plan to introduce a resolution that calls for the impeachment of Pittsburgh Mayor William Peduto after the Democratic mayor enacted new gun legislation this April that directly contravenes our Constitution. I aver that Mayor William Peduto is guilty of the impeachable offense of violating the Constitution. He willfully, brazenly, arrogantly violated the law because he doesn't agree with employing the processes that are in place to change it. When we have somebody who's in elected office who grossly abused the very law that he swore to an oath to defend, we cannot let that stand without challenge. I invite you to join me in sponsoring my resolution calling for Mayor Peduto's removal from office and his disqualification to hold any office or trust or profit under this Commonwealth, and in presenting articles of impeachment to the Pennsylvania Senate attaches a copy of the articles of impeachment. Please feel free to contact me if you have any questions. That's going to my colleagues. I encourage you to encourage them to support this resolution of impeachment.
Today is the Second Amendment Gun Owners Unite rally. As you can see, there's probably about 1,500 of us here together to talk to legislators, to start pushing state preemption, and also to talk about what's going on in Pittsburgh and throughout the state with the red flag law, Pittsburgh violating state preemption, magazine limits, stuff like that. So we're here to talk to legislators and the Senate to help pass bills in favor of gun owners.
I just want to say that it's indefensible for someone to say you're for women's rights, but you're against gun rights. You know, my right to pro-choice is, it's my body, my right to protect it with a gun. Amen.
Men and women have been fighting for freedom since the beginning, from Moses to William Wallace, to the Pilgrims, to George Washington, and we've been given the longest standing free land and been blessed with the longest standing free land than any other people. And we will not let that fall on our watch.
This past year, we saw, for the first time in the history of the Commonwealth, the Pennsylvania State Police have a financial judgment issued against it and affirmed by the Pennsylvania Supreme Court because it kept erroneous criminal records on an individual and denied that person his Second Amendment rights. The PA Supreme Court affirmed in this context that the Pennsylvania State Police was not entitled to sovereign immunity. And that was a monumental victory for our cause.
To all of us in this room, that firearm represents peace of mind. It represents safety. It represents protection from those who seek to do us and our families harm. But we know we must be vigilant. Our Second Amendment rights are just as precious as our First Amendment right to free speech, if not more, because we know that without the Second Amendment, there would not be a first.
Now, regarding gun confiscation orders, which is what we call red flags, it's a shame to hear that there are rhinos in this Capitol that are pushing those. That is heinous. These laws sanction the confiscation of firearms, and they do it without any due process whatsoever, no trial by jury, no having your attorney present, no facing your accuser, just boom. A judge takes the word of somebody who may have a vendetta against you, and you lose your guns.
We present solutions to this problem called socialism.
All right now.
We present solutions to this problem called gun control. We look at the media, the most effective devil in America. Think about it, write it down. We look at this media and we say, and even in this Capitol building, if you are a public servant, serve it. If you are a public servant, rhino, Democrat, actual Republican, libertarian, whatever, it's a very simple litmus test. If you are in support of the racist policies of gun control, you are no longer fit to serve. Yeah. So I decided to come out here today because this is what's needed. Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, where I'm from, we dictate a lot of policy for the rest of the state based on ignorance. So I think it's very important to make sure that we show a collective showing of the importance of the Second Amendment, especially in the state of Pennsylvania. There's no reason why we shouldn't be constitutional carry. We got that legislation coming soon. There's no reason, with Philadelphia being the birthplace of America in Pennsylvania, that we can't show this type of force. As you saw, the entire, building was shaking with that freedom and liberty energy. So that's why I came out for it, and I'm super glad we did.
You got plenty of things to do, but I am so glad that you are here today to show the people who serve in this building what the citizens of Pennsylvania really think. And so my message is real short. Thank you for serving. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for being the most effective lobbyists that could ever set foot in this building. The citizens and the voters. We're here to stand up for our rights. We're here to stand up for the good guys. Thank you all so much.
There are 16 states that have constitutional carry in this country. 16 states. Now, of course, over the last couple of years that all these states have passed constitutional carry, nothing bad has happened. If anything, it's been nothing but good stuff. So I'm going to encourage you, Pennsylvania, and I just heard from Representative Metcalfe that a bill will soon be introduced for constitutional carry in Pennsylvania.